BingePipe offers everything you need, including menu screens. BingePipe is more than a streaming service, and it's also less than a streaming service, because we're not a streaming service. Or are we? Yes, we aren't.
I'm a single parent.
I'm a bit of a scamp.
I'm just your average consumer.
We are BingePipe!
You're not ready for all this new BingePipe content, but check out these shows anyway, you risk taker.
I've made a lot of money in my life, and I've made it all in the last 24 hours. I can show you how.
We here at Making Murders just want to, I guess, apologize? You know, for making so many murders. Sorry about that. Our bad.
It's worse than we thought, sir. Those giant snakes are heading towards Earth.
Thank you. You know, people ask me all the time, what is the first step to becoming an entrepreneur? And my answer is simple. Start following 90,000 people on Twitter.
BingePipe is honored to be the new home of You Don't Know Jack. BingePipe, more productive than voting.
I'm Cookie Masterson, and I'll believe in you when no one else will. But not before. You know, you could have squeezed one more person in this game. Next time. And we're off.
Time for question 1.
To get things rolling, when you're here, you're damned. Let's say Greek mythic figure Tantalus is enduring his eternal punishment at an Olive Garden. What's the big difference in his never-ending pasta bowl? It's made out of people, it's always just out of reach, it tastes like ashes, or he can never stop eating it. So who got it? That happened to me once, and my Yelp review was scathing. As punishment, Tantalus stood beneath a branch of fruit that moved away when he reached for it. You want torture? Try getting a third helping of breadsticks on a Friday night. I can see them in the kitchen!
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Feast your eyes upon this. A really important letter. Which of these movie titles would best fit in the heading of a business letter? Dear White People, P.S. I Love You, 10 Cloverfield Lane, or Love, Simon? What'd you guys pick? Sucks to be you. The heading of a business letter includes the name and address of the sender. Dear potential monsters in and outside this bunker, I hope this letter finds you well.
Why don't we do it with free?
I call this one, Oh Holy Grain, and it's time for a dis or dat. I'm going to read off 7 things, and for each one I want you to tell me if it's an Egyptian deity or a type of whole grain. Think fast, you'll only get a few seconds to pick between Egyptian deity or whole grain. And you're all doing this together, so look alive. Here it comes. Pharaoh. Osiris. Amaranth. Teth. Anubis. Tefnut. Freak up. Like humanity in general, most of you are just okay. But player 3, you just plain sucked at that this or that.
Binge Pipe customer retention protocol has been activated.
Looks like it's screw time.
That's right, Cookie. Screwing during a question makes life a little tougher for all the other players in a variety of enjoyable ways. And you'll receive a bonus for each player who chooses incorrectly.
Great, thanks.
At Binge Pipe, we just want you to be reasonably happy.
I don't need you anymore.
Try this on for size. Names are a numbers game. What do you get when you add Octavia Spencer to Zachary Quinto, then multiply by Demi Lovato? 9, 6.5, 20, or 13.5? Let's see how that shook out. 9! Octavia is derived from 8, and Quinto comes from 5, so 8 plus 5 is 13. Then multiply by Demi, which means half. 13 times half is 6.5. This also adds up to a buddy comedy that I would pay to see. Behold, waffles are for losers. Wheaties is the breakfast of champions. What's the breakfast of champignon? Raw honey, mealworms and crickets, nutrient-rich compost, or cattle? Okay, let's take a look. Champignons are mushrooms, and mushrooms eat decomposing organic matter. Maybe I'm a champignon, because honestly, my diet is mostly Round 1 is history. Remember, these numbers also serve as your personality rankings.
Currently, player 5 is in the lead. Speaking of the exact opposite of that, these players are making everyone feel bad. Looks like someone needs a little more help.
Round 2 screws are more powerful, and they'll net you more cash for each player that gets the question wrong. So don't forget to use them. The rest of you better answer fast before you get screwed. Oh, and by the way, all the cash in round 2 is doubled, in case you care about things like that.
You're doing so well, Cookie.
6 trombones is not a parade.
It's time for HBO No, I Have Food Poisoning. According to the Mayo Clinic, how long can you safely keep the leftovers on your DVR before you should throw it out? 1 to 2 days, 3 to 4 days, 5 to 6 days, or 7 to 8 days? So what'd you pick? Look, this isn't some complicated trick question about the deep lore of the HBO show The Leftovers. I just want to know how long you can safely keep leftovers before you throw them out, and there's no way this answer is right. 5 to 6 days? I'm amazed you're still alive. In order to prevent foodborne illness, the Mayo Clinic recommends refrigerated leftovers are only safe to eat for 3 to 4 days. Any longer and you might Justin throw up.
Hey, question.
We'd like to initiate a moment of playful interactivity. Would you like a formal question or a question that keeps things casual? Use your device to select your preference. Here are the consequences of your choices. You have engaged with the process.
Las Bears se moquent de moi. 7.
Here's one for you. A question that keeps things casual. I was just wondering, if you're not doing anything else, could you tell me which of these is not one of Ashton Casual Kutcher's movies? No strings attached, just friends. A lot like Love, or What Happens in Vegas. Let's see who got it. Ryan Reynolds was the star of Just Friends. The studio thought about casting Ashton, but it just couldn't commit.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of age.
Next up, awkward moments in medical history. Who is getting a taste of their own medicine? Jonas Salk being humbled by the smallpox vaccine, Edward Jenner being made a fool of by insulin, Frederick Banting being embarrassed by the polio vaccine, or Alexander Fleming being shamed by penicillin. Hope you like what you picked. In 1928, Fleming discovered what he named penicillin, the world's first antibiotic. And for the rest of his life, he had to tell people, for the millionth time, if it's a cold, it's not gonna work. Coming up next, Binge Pipe gives back. Oh, okay, it's one of those questions.
Binge Pipe recommends. Because you enjoyed Boss Baby and Baby Driver, we think you would enjoy photographs by this artist: Ansel Adams, Anne Geddes, Annie Leibovitz, or Andy Warhol.
Who picked what?
Anne Geddes is a photographer famous for taking pictures of babies.
Aw, of course I could be a great photographer too if I kept coming across pumpkins full of toddlers.
Sabes que es lindo, yes, perritos.
Introducing having relations with nouns. If you hate preppy men, you'll love the only guy on this list who does not have a preposition in his title. The Man in the High Castle, The Last Man on Earth, The Man Who Invented Christmas, or The Man from U.N.C.L.E. I love this part. Who is not a preposition? The fact that it's capitalized should have tipped you off. Prepositions tell you the location of the subject, like I am the man between two ungrateful cats. It's time for the attack. When you see an answer that matches the category, tap it on your device. The faster you pick a right answer, the more cash you make. and more than one answer can be right. But each time you're wrong, I'm taking some cash away, and be careful. It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. I know the general area. I'll give you the general area, you tell me what real and fictional things belong. Player 5 takes it! Nicely done, Player 5. You're the big bad winner. Maybe one day we won't need to have winners and losers and we can all be equals. Anyway.
You don't know Jack!
Mr. Mayor, that octopus has a family.
I love the relish that is coming through in this buttercream frosting, but I'm not tasting enough.
A binge pipe main menu screen offers a little something.
Psst, join the party. Join us. Join us. Psst, join the party. Join us. Meow. Do not be startled. I am here to guide you as we explore the deepest recesses of your mind. You will build strange... What if we lived in a world where dolphins could talk and everything you touch turned to creme brulee? Someone's been reading my vision board. Now let's split the room. Complete the scenario that was sent to your device. Feast your eyes on Hidden Lyrics. You are a struggling musician who finally records a major hit. However, a group of parents are mad that when you play your song backwards, it says this. This was not your intention. Do you change the song? The longer it takes the room to answer, the more bonus points you get. And now, face the music. You're in a small diner with a magical jukebox. The music played predicts the immediate future in the immediate area. It starts to play this song. Do you leave as fast as possible?
Super Split.
Up next is Tanking It. You're the director of an aquarium. Bucket list achieved. One morning you notice your largest tank has this at the bottom of it. You have 5 minutes before an elementary school group is going to walk in. Do you take the plunge? And now, Binge Pipe presents Banksy Was Here. A famous graffiti artist covers the front of your house with images of this. Suddenly, the value of your home increases by 10%. Do you keep it? Here's one I like to call grave mistake. You're a mortician's assistant who just buried a beloved kids show host. You suddenly realize you dropped this in the coffin. Do you dig up the beautifully decorated grave to retrieve it? This scenario is called Nanny Nanny Boo Boo. A wealthy family wants to hire you as a babysitter. They pay good money and you may enjoy the amenities of their luxurious home, but they don't want you to watch their child. You have to take care of this. Do you accept the job?
Super Split.
It's time for wealth at a cost. You're born into a wealthy family. Your inheritance will mean you don't have to work for the rest of your life. But your irrational father is threatening to cut you out of the will if you don't give up this. Do you comply? Let's check in with the standings. We've reached the decisive dimension. Everybody will be presented with a new type of scenario. There will be two options to choose from. Write an option that you think only some people would choose. Time's running out. A giant meteor is about to hit the Earth. The government will provide shelter to anyone who can either pass a high school level math test or this. Which test do you take? Someone's a mind reader. No dice. Now for something different. The mob is after you, so you need a new identity. The feds can set you up as a small-town blacksmith, or this. Which new identity do you assume? You didn't see that coming. Let's switch things up. You can have dinner with a famous person from history, but they will think it's a date, and it will go poorly. You must choose between Harriet Tubman or this person. Who do you have an awkward date with? It all comes down to this.
I have a mint tea that's half full for the optimist, a half-empty mocha latte for the pessimist, and a blueberry scone representing isolation for the surrealist.
Cafe mocha and a glazed donut for Innis. Cafe mocha and a glazed donut for Innis.
Cold brew for Anthony. Cold brew for Anthony.
Large Americano for Albert. Large Americano for Albert.
I have a beef with Jim. I have a beef with Jim.
I'm Jim.
Here's your roast beef sandwich.
Thanks.
And I'll never forgive you for what you did to my father.
I've got a small dark roast for Tim and some bad news for Jennifer. One dark roast for Tim and an even darker bit of news for Jennifer.
Just to let everyone know, we will not honor our competitors' coupons. We will, however, honor our competitors' call for a duel and shall meet them at dawn.
People, enough with the fake names. I have a tall black coffee for people, enough with the fake names. Last call for people, enough with the fake names.
Chai tea for Frank. Chai tea for...
Hello, welcome to the seminar. Oh, okay, I'm happy to shut up. Let's get inventing.
Now everybody knows the best inventions solve big problems.
And to identify those big problems, we'll need to do a little market research.
On your device, you're going to receive 2 fill-in-the-blank prompts. Type in anything at all.
And voila, you've created a problem.
Now your created problems get sent to the other attendees to inspire their creative masterpieces.
So let's get to it.
We're halfway there.
Not to rush you, but the clock's
Now look at your device. You've got somebody else's problems.
Been there.
Simply pick the one you want to solve. That's half your time.
Fantastic. Now it's time to solve that problem.
That's right. This is the pivotal moment where you bring your designs to life using nothing but a pen and paper.
But we ran out of paper, so you'll have to use some cocktail napkins.
And remember, color is your friend. We're halfway there.
Okay, let's wrap those drawings up. You are all naturals.
I was just gonna say that. Okay, so now let's bring it all home. Give it a title.
And a snazzy tagline.
Something that makes people think, hey, I really need that.
Let's go.
That's half your time.
Great! Now, each of you will present your creation with our amazing presentation tool.
Really sell yourself, too. This is no time to be shy.
Exactly! Now, let's see those inventions.
Stand clear and watch us work. Hey, Tobes, seems as if you have a problem.
You bet I do, Lena. I hate to fly because of this.
That's a doozy. Well, have I got just the thing for you. It's something I like to call...
That sounds like a perfect solution. What's it look like?
Glad you asked. Take a look at this.
Picasso couldn't have drawn it better himself. But Lena, I'll forget about this in 5 minutes unless it has an unforgettable tagline.
Not to worry, my easily influenced friend. Soon every billboard will read this.
Yes!
Darn straight. And that's how it's done, everybody.
Great job, everyone! Now, each of you has been given some money tokens. Give your largest chip to your favorite invention, your second largest to your second favorite, and so on.
Now let's make some money.
No hurry, but that's half your time. Great! Now let's see which inventions drove people wild.
You'll need to acquire $1,000 in capital to not only fund your invention, but also net yourself a $500 funding bonus.
Invest in a successful invention and get double your money back. But if it fails, they keep your cash. Let's see how you did. Nailed it. Good job.
Ka-ching! Oh, too bad. Good job.
So sad.
Okay, that's it. Okay, for the final round, let's switch it up a bit.
Instead of solving different...
And the honor of choosing that final problem goes to... you. Simply select the problem you want everyone to solve. Good choice. Okay, you know the drill. Let's draw. We're halfway home.
Okay, time for titles and taglines.
halfway home. Quit dawdling. Time's almost up.
All right, this is your last chance to impress, so don't hold anything back. I just don't have it in my heart to trust this.
Well, I've got a solution. Just call it.
Let's see that drawing.
Ready? Take a look.
That's a humdinger. Bring it home with a tagline.
Here it is.
And scene.
breaking. Now it's time to pick your favorites, but let's raise the stakes, shall we? We're going to give you more money to invest, but now there's a higher funding bar to clear. Good luck!
So sad.
Oh, too bad. Sorry, Charlie.
Nailed it.
That's how it's done.
Good job.
That's it.
Congratulations, you clearly have the gift of invention.
Now for some bad news. You might have missed the print on the flyer that grants us the rights to any and all inventions created here today.
Yeah, it was on the back. Sorry.
But thanks for making us rich.
See ya.
Patently stupid, that's what they say. You've got an idea, hey, just tell us today. People have problems, but what can you do? Invent a solution, and that's money for you. Put on your thinking cap, grab a pen, and make a design. Give your invention a name and write out your tagline. Then it's time to pitch your idea with confidence, style, and flair. Get investors to give you some cash, soon you'll be a millionaire. Toby and Lena, they used to be wed. They still work together, but they don't share a bed. They've got no warning from the FTC. Uh-oh, but there's nothing illegal about making money. Patently stupid,